In our daily lives, we simultaneously play three roles. Family role as a child, parent or sibling. Social role as a friend and being part of the community. And a citizen role as a student at school and later as an employee or employer at work. For me, family and social role interlinked through community. Growing up in the black community, which at that time was predominantly Caribbean culture, interpreted through a British experience, this automatically created two worlds, conducted in one environment. And this set me on two separate pathways. Going school, the ultimate goal was to pursue academia in the format it was presented through the national curriculum. And meeting these expectations would enable me to obtain good grades, go to university, and later secure a well-paid job, which is the status quo. Outside of school, as a pastime, I set up my own reggae sound system, which is common within the black community. The sound system concept embodies entrepreneurship, community building, and skills development, which involves electronics, connecting a mixed match of equipment together to create a nice, warm, powerful sound. Carpentry, building speaker boxes and record boxes. Sound engineering, and that's just the setup. Then you have the performance, the DJing, the MCing, the artists, the audiences, the dancers. And that was what, unbeknown to me, set me on my unconventional, educational and career pathway. In Key Stage 3, academically, aged around 11, 12, I had my own sound system with a team, securing local bookings and guest spots on the radio. By Key Stage 4, I was promoting my own events and touring across the UK. But this level of success I was achieving outside of school wasn't reflecting in school. And as a result, I found myself struggling, leading to low grades and exam results. Determined to pursue the conventional academic route, I had to stay on at sixth form. First to top up my GCSEs, and then to top up my A-levels. In total, I was there an extra 5 years, which was also partly to do with some other personal challenges at the time. But despite my efforts, I didn't meet the required qualification level according to the status quo. But I still chose to attend my university interview, and I brought along my music portfolio. This is when I realized my music activities bolstered my academic credibility. And with no convincing needed, the course leader said, "We need you on this course," and enrolled me. The course was a business degree based on setting up a business. I used the knowledge I had acquired through my sound system to set up an internet radio station, and the result secured me my graduation. After graduating, my first job was designing information leaflets for a charity, a skill that again I learned through designing the flyers for the events we were keeping with my sound system. I was then later employed by the same university I attended as an associate lecturer in music and media studies. Again, skills that I learned through doing my sound system. By this time, many of the peers I started with had fell off, some getting bogged down with life, doing a job they hated but was obligated to provide for their families, while others were trying different avenues, which unfortunately led them to getting caught up on the wrong side of the law. The key thing that I seen was myself and a few others that stayed on the music always seemed to escape the trouble. It kept us focused on earning from something we loved doing. People would always gravitate to me for advice, guidance and support, especially the youngers. This organically formed a prototype for the Musically Unorthodox project. Realizing the need to formalize this process to have a wider reach, I set up In Music and Media as a social enterprise. The primary mission was creating awareness of the transferable skills within music, with a focus on sound system culture and the related music styles and genres, such as rapping, DJing, digital music production, hip-hop, drum and bass, grime and drill.
When all odds against you and very few have came through, sunny days are rare and we're used to the rain. Emotional scars never heal from the pain. Against all the odds I will make it out the game. When all odds against you and very few have came through, sunny days are rare and we're used to the rain. Emotional scars never heal from the pain. Against all the odds I will make it out the game.
So right, what did you have? Let me see what you've got. Yeah.
I don't want to break it. I like that.
You hate me because of my skin. How can this? Setting out as a mobile service, we hit the schools, youth centers, and other youth service providers. The next stage after creating awareness was then the implementation. So we launched the Musically Unorthodox project through funding from Youth Music, which took cohorts of young people through the process. The program proved to be impacting and resonating with the marginalized demographics, and we found ourselves working with NEETs, young offenders, excluded students, and others in challenging circumstances.
Occupy, kept our minds focused on something, and every Thursday that we was doing it, all of us was trying not to get excluded. We've all been here every day, had a day off and fun. This is
different.
Yeah, this is something we enjoy. And we all want to do what we've just done, we all want to do that when we're older. Need to escape our heart. 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 Escape our heart. Need to escape our heart. Need to escape our heart. Need to escape our heart.
My name's Scott Wade. I'm Deputy Head Teacher at Kingswood College. My responsibilities are curriculum and timetable. We were really excited, a bit nervous because we didn't really know what the project would entail. I think from a school's point of view, we would like the project to continue for a longer period. Ideally, we'd also like it to involve other students. From an ideal point of view, this is the kind of thing we would like to introduce to all year groups and trying to just raise the level of involvement of all students. And there's quite a few overlaps from a school's point of view. You've also got the PSHE program, the element of teamwork, students working together to support each other. There's also undoubtedly the communication element from an English point of view, and also the performing arts with regards to music.
Situations occurred, took matters in my own hands. People got hurt, now got handcuffs on my hands. Looking at time, what about my child? These are the thoughts going through my head while I'm sitting here looking in the judge's eyes. Situations occurred, took matters in my own hands. People got hurt, now got handcuffs on my hands. Looking at time, what about my child? These are the thoughts going through my head while I'm sitting here looking in the judge's eyes.
So my name's Sean Collins. I work for Refocus, and at Refocus I'm their pastoral lead or mental health chapter, if you will. The biggest change I've seen is the growth in some of our students, how it's improved their ability to express themselves, because you guys here do so many different ways to do that through music, video editing, supporting them writing songs, podcasting, seeing so many different ways that you can help them, and overall it's helped a lot of our students' growth. In education in general, I think it's a missing link, actually, because a lot of schools have music departments, as I was speaking to you earlier about, but the biggest problem, of course, is they don't have something that expands upon the music department, bringing it all together, which is what Music and Media does do here. This is what you guys do very well.
For each group, we then identified their individual needs, looking at where they are and where they need to be given a fair chance in life. And we designed our programs accordingly.
If it weren't for music right now, I'll be honest, I'll probably be on the streets, selling things I shouldn't be selling, chilling with the wrong people. Them sort of things there, not really the right energy to be around, the right influences, you know what I mean? So with being in the studio, it's a different zone for me.
In 2022, we secured more funding from Youth Music to set up our own premises, the MU Creative Space. We are aware that what we are doing is just a stage or two of the cycle a young person goes through. So we are developing the MU ecosystem to establish the other stages. The Musically Unorthodox Conference is the first step to building the full circuit, filling in the gaps and addressing the flaws. We're glad you're all here today, and we look forward to exploring how we can collectively go forward. I am Daniel Hustler D. Johnson.